Hey guys, Jabby back with some more murder by numbers. We've got some questioning to do, so let's question the do's. Bobby. What? Oh, it's you. So this whole thing with Dick's got me kind of bugged. Is it true what that guy said up on stage? You're trying to find the killer? I'm trying to find out what happened to Dick. But just like you did back at your TV studio, huh? Damn. From playing a detective to being a real one. That's a wild career change. I'm not exactly a real detective. I'm just trying to help. Oh, for sure. That's cool. Wait, you don't think I did it, do you? I'm not like that. Why would I throw my whole career away just to murder some old guy? It's no secret that you and Dick didn't get along. And when you left our table during the ceremony, you said you were going to give him a piece of your mind. That's just talk. Why would I pick a fight with Dick Stanford? If anything, he hated me for taking over his show. Do you know if anyone else wanted to hurt him? Probably a long list. He acts nice in public, but in real life, he's got a reputation. Have you talked to Kathleen? She put up with this grumpy butt for years. Well, how about that chick who started screaming about how she should have won Best Actress? Becky? Much as I dislike her, she's not a killer. Are you sure about that? She looked crazy enough to do anything. Pretty cute, though. Okay. I guess a lot of people. Becky does put a lot of work into her looks. Did Kathleen not get along with Dick? He seemed kind of tense on stage. She had to work with Dick every day for almost 20 years. Forget tense, I'm surprised she's still sane. The girl who wanted to win Best Actress was Becky Call. She leads the show. She plays the lead in my show, Murder Mystery. I thought she looked familiar. She was pretty pissed about not getting that award. It was a big deal for her. I guess if anything could drive her to murder. People do crazy things sometimes. Make mistakes in the heat of the moment. It doesn't make them a bad person. Hey, are you friends with her? I'd love to get her number. To get her on Back Talk, I mean. She'd be a great guest. You took over Back Talk, right? Is that when your problems with Dick started? Yeah. That butthead knows how to hold a grudge. I hadn't been on the air 10 minutes when he was already talking crap about me to the press. He's too flashy. He's ruined the show. Sure, we updated things a little, but come on, man. That set hadn't changed since 1979. Couldn't you just ignore him? Sure, but then the hate mail started coming in. He's got all these crazy fans. My ratings crashed. They're already talking about canceling the show. So your TV career was threatened by Dick. Could you say that made you angry? Well, yeah. Angry enough for murder? Maybe not. But I wouldn't kill the guy over it. Let's run down the evidence list. I don't know anything about that. Nothing there. Nothing there. This was supposed to be Becky's acceptance speech for Best Actress. Dang, that sucks. I wish I could help her out somehow. Someone spilled whiskey in Dick's dressing room. Do you know anything about that? Whiskey? It must have been his. We found handprints on Dick's neck. Someone strangled him. Doesn't narrow it down much, does it? After all, everyone here has two hands. This is serious, Bobby. I know, I get nervous. Not because I'm guilty or anything, just the whole situation. Scroll down a little bit. Hip flask. Do you recognize this hip flask? Is it yours? Detectives always have them in the movies. I ain't never seen one in real life before. Have you read the Celeb Life article about Dick? No. Seeing his photo on the front cover was enough to put me off. It says there were some rumors going around about Dick. Figures. A whole lot of my crew worked on the old show with him. From what I hear, he wasn't exactly easy to work with. Anything bad enough that someone might have wanted to kill him? Sorry, I don't remember. Don't know anything about the wallet. Okay. Kathleen, your turn. I hear you're investigating what happened to Dick. I wish you the best of luck. Dick was strangled. I guess you've heard by now. Dick was strangled. Oh, God! Please! That one came out funny. Oh, God, please! Don't tell me anymore! I can hardly bear to think about it. How long did you and Dick work together on Backtop? Oh, many years. I've heard people say it's hard to imagine there was a time before I was on the show. You weren't there from the start? I didn't join until the second season. They wanted someone who could attract more viewers. You should have seen the outfits they tried to squeeze me into. Hardly more than swimsuits, some say. That's terrible. That's television. But I stood my ground. I felt like to think I made a difference. How was your relationship with Dick? Oh, we got on just fine. Really? When we met him, he was kind of a butt. This is Hollywood. Everyone has their problems. But I'm a professional. And people who complain get a reputation. Besides, no one wants to hear about backstage drama. They'd rather just relax and enjoy the show. That is very different from today. I mean, these days you can make an entire other show about back show drama. And that show would have back show drama. Perpetually feeding back show drama. Ouroboros drama. Anyway. Although I don't think anyone was expecting the show they saw tonight. Do you know Ryan Blackstock? He was on stage earlier. Oh, you mean tall, blonde, and handsome? I was wondering who that was. Funniest thing, I saw him with Dick earlier today. They were getting lunch at Dylan's on Fairfax. Lunch? Why would Ryan be getting lunch with Dick Stanford? Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever it is, it wasn't going very well. Seemed like they were arguing. I wish I could tell you more, but I was in a cab at the time. I only caught a glimpse. You don't think it'd be related to what happened to Dick, do you? What do you know about Bobby Price? Oh, he's talented. But he's got big shoes to fill if he wants to keep hosting Back Talk. He doesn't seem to be much of a fan of Dick. They never saw eye to eye. Dick hated having his show taken away from him. And Bobby hated working on Dick's shadow. Hated it enough to kill Dick? Bobby is young, ambitious, and impulsive. More than that, I can't say. Present evidence time! Let's run down the reel! Why are you showing me that? Oh, hey, got a hit off the second one. I didn't expect that, honestly. I was so pleased when I found out they wanted me to give Dick his award. I'd been waiting for a moment like this for a long time. Now it's all over, and nothing will ever be the same again. Go on. A clip-on bow tie? Dick used to hate those things. Funny, isn't it? It can be so hard to remember these while someone's alive, but after they're gone, even the smallest detail seems unforgettable. Why are you showing me that? Why are you showing me that? Why are you showing me that? Did this belong to Dick? Or did this belong to Dick? I don't think so. But you saw what he was like on stage tonight, drunk as a sailor. There's a chance the hip flask belongs to anyone else? We should investigate every possibility. Well, it could be Bobby's. I've heard he started drinking to cope with the stress. The production team aren't happy. Imagine going through all the trouble of rebooting a talk show just for the new host to get carted off to rehab. Uh-huh. Have you seen this article about Dick and celeb life? Of course! Dick was very proud of his front page billing. I'm guessing he was less happy when he saw how the article ended. Something about rumors? We're still missing part of the article. Let me guess. The entire last page was torn out? Dick did that to every copy he could get his hands on. He never could take criticism very well. Personally, I think it's good that these magazines do a little digging occasionally. Call it investigative journalism, if you like. So you think there's some truth to the rumors they printed? Can you tell us more about what they were? Sorry, I'd love to talk, but I have to take this. You mentioned Bobby Price has a drinking problem? He'll deny it, I'm sure, but I've heard plenty of stories. A way to calm his nerves, I suppose. What do you think he's nervous about? Oh, the usual, his performance, his ratings, Dick giving him a hard time. And now murder, too? It's no wonder the poor kid has issues. Any idea whose wallet this might be? Sorry, I don't recognize it. Okay. Bobby? Do you know Ryan Blackstock? I've heard Dick was arguing with Ryan Blackstock earlier today. Do you know him? Anything about that argument? Ryan who? Sorry, I don't know the guy. Okay. Well, we've exhausted these questions. I was about to say, why can't we go back to Why can we go to the back sting? Okay, I guess we're back to Ryan. Kathleen said she saw you and Dick getting into an argument over lunch. Care to explain? That was nothing. We were talking about some business. Things got a little out of hand. It happens. Except in this case, the other guy turned up dead a few hours later. What, you think I did it? That's low, you honor. What is it with you? You've always got to turn me into the bad guy. We're just following up on available evidence. It's nothing personal. I think this scout thing is a bad influence on you. I'm serious. I do my best to support you, but you don't make it easy. Hey, you found my wallet. Couldn't help noticing you wrote a big check today. You went through my stuff? You just can't help checking up on me, can you? Don't flatter yourself. I wanted to see whose wallet it was. So, what was the money for? Nothing, just business. $50,000 for business? That's a lot of nothing. I don't have to explain myself to you. Celeb life? According to this magazine article, there were some kind of rumors going around about Dick. Do you know anything about that? Nope. You just... hey, you just keep... I know. Man, okay, try and read the line a third time, Jabby. Maybe you'll get it right. You know I keep out of all that showbiz drama. We already saw that one. And we can question him again in here for some reason? Or he's just following us like a suspicious person? We're running out of questions we can give people. Yeah, so what gives? No investigate option. Go to backstage again. No investigate option. Is there a new question we can give Ryan? What's your point? We saw this already. We saw this already. Yeah, we're kind of at a dead end, it feels like. Oh, using the whiskey in here seems a little different. Oh, I'm sorry, it must have slipped my mind. Any ideas what it might be doing here? What kind of question is that? Dick was obviously a drunk. But do we have to run through all of them? In both areas? Seems kind of weak sauce. I know it's supposed to be like a half mouth, but it looks like he's just brr over there in the background. He's like brr. Yeah. I don't see what we're missing. Did we not present all the evidence? Oh, it changed. That's what it was. Okay. I heard you drink when you get stressed. What? That's crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. In fact, I've seen Dick with the hip flash backstage. It's probably his. You just said you've never seen one before in your life. You saw he acted on stage. The guy was a drunk and a butt. Alright, that's all the same. And the phone rings, distracting her. It might have been the faster way to get out of there, to be honest. Oh, here's something new. You still here? What did forensics find? We're still waiting on blood tests, but in my professional opinion, Dick Stanford was strangled to death. We knew that already. Oh? Well, we also found whiskey spilled on the floor, telltale sign of a struggle. Yep, we knew that too. Jesus H. Christ. How about the door handle? I guess we missed that one. Aha! See, that's why you should leave this to the professionals. We knew to check for prints. You found prints? That's great. Well, not exactly. The handle was wiped clean. Smells like the killer cleaned it with the whiskey. The alcohol would act as a solvent. A very effective solution. So let me get this straight. The only new thing you found is something where fingerprints used to be. Look, it's not about who found what. It's about coming to the right conclusions. And that takes experience, expertise, I was about to say experience twice, and intuition. You want conclusions? We've already got 2 suspects. Bobby Price and Ryan Blackstock. Is that so? What's your evidence against Bobby? We found this hip flask backstage. It contains the same whiskey as we found on the crime scene. And I've heard Bobby Price has a drinking problem. Interesting. He needs more evidence to back it up, but it's a good start. How about your other suspect? What's with that Silverstone Blackstock kid got to do with this? Well, Ryan Blackstock was seen arguing with Dick this afternoon. Not much on its own, but he also signed a check today for $50,000. Bodies have a nasty habit of showing up when there's that much money at stake. And Ryan isn't exactly trustworthy. Oh, you know him? He's my ex-husband. He's a butt! I'm going to assume he picked that up from you. What can I say? He's a fast learner. Okay, I'll admit, you found a couple of good leads, but I'll follow up on them just as soon as I finish my report. Can't we at least keep looking for more evidence? No way! You're lucky I don't arrest you right now for interfering with an investigation. Now get out of here, will you? I can't afford any more liabilities. Captain's got me under a microscope on this one. Sounds to me like we should do some investigating in the dressing room. But that'll be for next time! Until then, guys, this is going to be Jabby signing out. Y'all have a good one.